Hello and welcome. This week I'm going to be trying to hit Mythic in the last 24 hours or so in the bottom of Diamond with Azorius Soldiers in Best of 1. So this one is running one copy of my role. I covered this deck in more detail in week 6 of my top 8, or so the showcase of the top standard decks of each week. And this one was the one that I think could do it. We got 1 Myral, 3 Harbrins, 4 Skystrike Officers, Valiant Veteran, just leaning full into the Soldier synergy, no ossification, Brutal Cathar. We're not running any of the Anointed Peacekeepers, so we're just going to try to ham jam it and see if we can get there. So please enjoy. Thelonious McStizzle, excellent name. Okay, so we can get recruitment officers, hold up resolute reinforcements, pump them all, have removal with Brutal Cathar. Seems good. 2 or fewer. Okay, so start there. And then, well, I guess Mistress Foundry with this curve out, it's not going to need to happen for a while. So they're ramping. I think we go Thalia here on 2. Just to disrupt any of their stuff, right? And we can do Brutal Cathar if they ramp to a creature. So what is this? What's running Ironcrag? Ironcrag.
For the sake of Phyrex,
Esper Control?
I will keep watch. Organic minds are easily quelled.
I can make this down to 1. I think we just go for the resolute reinforcements. And then the question is whether or not we attack Jace, right? Am I going to die to the mill? Choices. I think I'm just going to pressure face here. And because they're putting so many counter spells and everything, I guess if they counter this, then they won't be countering our Valiant Veteran. Oh no, I drew this, didn't I? I should have played this instead of the Mistress Foundry. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're going to play the Resolute Reinforcements and then play Valiant Veteran or Cathar.
I will clear your mind.
Now, they board wipe? No board wipe. So we've got a Wandering Emperor. Okay. Could do the Mistress Foundry, but I'm going to try to do this. And then they have the Wandering Emperor for 5 here. Just creative might. Okay. Damn. I wish I had been able to do 1 more damage.
I will. The data requires.
Alright, we've got Mistress Foundry and Eoshan Frontliner. Bye-bye, Esper Control. Right, like the stakes aren't that high, man. You hit skip. Yeah, that's a good choice. You can be always like, you can be like Nummy and always press the frowny face. Regardless, right? Just always frowny face. Well, this is not great. Going for the block, alright. I want to play this out on 2. But we don't have the lands for it. It's probably a good thing that I don't have the lands for it to prevent me from doing it. Because, like, if we do hit 3rd land, we can Sky Strike Officer. Watsy needs to know the pain that they've caused me. Let's see. Is mono white soldiers running Brutal Cathar? I think they are. I'd rather Brutal Cathar their Brutal Cathar. So it's either Siege Veteran or Sky Strike Officer, and Sky Strike Officer is just like a great way to draw our opponent's stuff, right? If we played the Siege Veteran, we could attack with the frontliner. And then we just hope they don't have 2 Brutal Cathars, right? Because then they get to remove my Brutal Cathar and something else. And then we hope that we have enough here to slowly win through Harbin. Thank you for this one, Lala. A little mix-up. Oh, yeah, I heard about that, Sims. You weren't able to find a match? Like, that sucks, you know? This is the most that I've seen Spellbook Vendor pop off. I don't think I want to block the Spellbook Vendor with my Sky Strike Officer. We could chump block it, but we're not at that point, right? We're close. We're close. I really need to be able... I needed Resolute Reinforcements there. Oh, I guess actually no, wait. This sets up 5. Whoa. Let's not attack all there. Okay, do we have enough damage? I guess I could have... Uh-oh. Ossification. That's not good. Can we not die here? Let's not die. It's gonna be great. How can we win this? Can we win this? I think the ossification might have been too much. Wait, they didn't attack? Why did they not attack? At least with their vigil, like, that had to be a mistake. Okay. And we can unearth the frontliners, so the frontliners can block now. Yeah, what the hell? They punted that one away. Sorry, Mono White. I still think we would have been okay. Because, like, if they attack here... Let's say they even swing out, right? Let's say they attack all. We just take the 11. We're at 2. And then... We're going to have enough to Harbin next turn, even with chump blocking with the 2 frontliners, right? And one of these. I think we're still going to win that one. But it would have been at least closer. I do remember thinking to myself where I was like, they kind of got that backwards, where I kind of felt like they should have done Midnight Hunt, like just changed the names. Crimson Vow could have been the first one, and then Midnight Hunt could have been the second one. Because like even Vow had like, as far as hunt goes, makes me think of like big bomby evil creatures that you should be hunting down, and they had you know, the bombs were in Vow, so. Okay, this looks like a hand, man. We got Frontliner into Resolute, and I think we're up against Mono Blue, and they were debating about Fading Hope there. Yeah, this feels like Mono Blue, so what do we do here? This gets counterspelled, right? Like, hands down. Hey Nico, how's your Monday going? Yeah, Edgar was very busted. They have a Fading Hope, so the Sky Strike officer just gets bounced. Yeah. Maybe I was supposed to pass there and do Resolute Reinforcements. Maybe I play around Make Disappear. I could do Harbin. Since I don't think we're actually going to get to play the 4 here, I think that I just go Harbin and then flash in the Resolute Reinforcements at the end of their turn, or maybe even after they tap out here with like card draw and such. We've got Brutal Cathar if they play Haughty Djinn. This spell costs 1 less to cast if an opponent casts 2 or more spells this turn, counter target spell. Okay, so like that's just not, that's okay. Dead. Just get this down. Luckily they haven't had much card draw, right? But losing Harbin there, I was wondering if they had a hard counter spell, and they did. Alright, so whatever we play here gets counterspelled. I guess I just have to make them not, like, pray that they don't have it. Alright. Hey, they didn't have any fade or anything. That's good. The 6 mana over there is making me nervous, man. It is making me nervous. Yeah, get out of your mono blue tempo. I don't like you anyway. Alright. We got a 1-drop, a 2-drop. We got a pretty good curve here. I like this. Probably Resolute Reinforcements and then Sky Strike. Ooh, up against Selesnya Enchantments. Okay. We're not blocking Kami. Can we race Selesnya Enchantments? I haven't bumped into this one a whole lot. Veggie discrimination. Oh, you're right. Pumpkins are fruits, like tomatoes, right? And This is, how could this possibly go wrong, right? Maybe if we weren't on the play. I don't think there's any reason they should block. This is a no blocking meta. Alright, so we're gonna go double Valiant Veteran next turn. And it's totally going to be enough. Wrong plant pronoun. Alright. Oh man, we have to hit like a Thar or something for the Jukai Naturalist, because the lifelink is just brutal. That's enough land. Otawara we can do for the full price, because we don't have any legends. Yeah, I think my only hope is to go double Valiant Veteran and hope it's enough. And it's probably not, but math is for blockers, right? I think we're dead next turn anyway. Maybe not. You know, we got a bunch of 3/3s left behind. It could be okay. Now they slam the +1. Well, they don't actually have that many enchantments. But if they do 2 things of enchantment removal... Oh man, don't you just do Operation Uber Pump the Jukai Naturalist? Really? I find that to be very surprising. Do they have a flat? Do they have a pump spell? Okay. Go with blocking 6 things of trample. And like that. Because then if they have the... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, then they have the pumped in. Doesn't matter. I think they should have pumped the living hell out of Jukai, though. And gained a ton of life. I think they were still dead, though. But rip Selesnya Enchantments. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we got Thalia. Hopefully we draw land. If we draw land, this hand looks pretty good. I could have done Fortified Beachhead and revealed nothing. I don't think it really matters that much, but like technically that was an option. Ooh, we're against Orzhov we're against Orzhov Midrange. Ow, awkward. Really wanted to hit a land there, would have been so nice. Come on, land! No! What? That's so painful. Okay. Apparently Thalia is just a single-handedly destroying this Orzhov mid-range deck. Yeah, wedding announcement. Yeah, baby. How can we beat that? We can't. It's too much. No, we can still lose here, right? wonder if I'm supposed to do Siege Veteran so that I get a 1/1 for everything if they do have a board wipe. It was probably right to do Siege Veteran pre-combat. Oh, because they have the double white here. Now they can do Farewell. Alright, Wandering Emperor I can live with.
I'm not overconfident.
That's not going to be enough.
You're just underwhelming.
But yeah, I definitely should have played the Siege Veteran in case they had the depop.
To see you go.
Alright, Orzhov Midrange is destroyed. This deck does very well against the Orzhov Midrange deck. I think we're like 5-0 against that deck. Bikini Bottom. Alright, SpongeBob approves. Land number 3, don't be late, okay? We can still be friends. Mono red we struggle with a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna block against the Swift Spear with Monstrous Rage, so we're gonna try to race them. And that's partly why Mono Red is so good, is that you just can't afford to block. Actually, like block. I mean, if they tap out, then sure. Hell yeah. What's up, Woodfell? There's a clash for you right there, right? It's a vibe. Okay. I think my only chance here is to get enough soldiers through Sky Strike Officer, so we just pray they don't have a lightning bolt here. And I could have done the Brutal Cathar, I guess. But like we need to get to 5 for Harbin to destroy everything. Happy Halloween, Woodfeld. I was lazy this year and didn't, well, partially because my costume isn't particularly streamer friendly, right? it's got a mask, and so I don't know if it would be muffling my mic and whatnot. I guess I could wear the, no, probably not. But alright, so we've got a Monstrous Raid Sitch for sure. We're gonna take a bunch of damage. Yeah. Go to 8. Is there any chance we don't die next turn? Siege Veteran means that I can chump block with the Resolute and not lose my... Alright. Wait, what's up, Circovitz? Yeah, how's your day going, man? Sky Strike Officer in this economy? I'm just debating about whether or not we Brutal Cathar their Swift Spear. Or go for the chump blocks, right? Let's see. I think I'm gonna try to chump block with Resolute Reinforcements. They don't have Kumano, so it doesn't get exiled. Pump Sky Strike Officer and go with a little bit of prayer. And then Harbin next turn is 5 plus... Yeah, we've got 13 here. 13 and change. If they just go for the A space. How could this possibly go wrong? You like Simon Nielsen style soldiers? Yeah, I mean this is the more creature forward one, right? I tried out the one that was more flash forward, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. All right, well, praise that we're not dead, because I get a 1/1 back. Okay. Am I just dead then? Let's see. That looks like 4 damage. Haha! One life! Okay. And then do I have I think I have enough if I counted it rightly. Wow. Words. Alright, I think this is lethal, and if it's not, then I screwed up. That was the whole plan. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. Oh, yes. Lethal damage against mono red. Let's go. Mine was like... I got a lot of 6-3s this last season. My trophy rate, I think, was like 14% or something like that. Which, I'd like to improve upon that number in this next upcoming season. You have 100% trophy rate in paper? Damn! Okay, I'm just gonna play Harbin out here on 2. Instead of skipping the turn 2. And I could have played Otawara if I cared about the damage. But... up against Domain again. Your last paper limited loss was in November 2022. That is an impressive stat right there. And happy Halloween, Mr. Jude? Voice cracked a little bit there. Mr. Jude? Alright, I think our Harbin is dead. We could bounce our Harbin. Fizzle. I think that's fine. I'd rather get Sky Strike down anyway. Ganj, you've also never lost in Paper Limited? You guys are making me feel bad. I'm just gonna slam my roll here. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about them doing anything during our turn. Hey, 75% win rate in Paper is great. I haven't played Paper... I haven't played Paper Magic in over a decade. Oh, if we go all the way back to 2008, I think we can let that one slide. Alright, their only answer here is a board wipe on 5. You're in your local game store every Friday? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, no, my gathering is like people who join me on Twitch. That's how I get my gathering fix. Do I just drop everything and then accept the fact that, like, if they board wipe us, I'm fine? We just kill them with Myral? Or kill them with, not Myral, with Mishra's Foundry? Probably shouldn't dump everything, but we're gonna. Charge! We get to draw a lot of cards if they do have a board wipe. Okay. They gotta have a board wipe. They gotta! If they have just Depop, we also get a ton of 1/1 tokens. Yeah, get out of here, Domain. I finally hit... I have reached a milestone. I have 500 subscribers on YouTube, which means I get to start monetizing YouTube in some form. And maybe I can even make, like, a penny. Yeah, super exciting. You could not smile like some other streamers. No smiles here. Only very serious play. Thank you, Shock. Yeah, YouTube fame, here we come, exactly. 100%. All right. What do we got here? Is this a mirror match, or are we up against Azorius Control? If we're up against Azorius Control, then Thalia is our bread and butter. Sunset Revelry, huh? Alright, Sky Strike Officer and to go wide. We've got Brutal Cathar, which could be good to actually use Brutal Cathar to remove the tokens. Because, like, Sunfall incoming for sure, right? I don't know. I just play like Sunfall doesn't exist. It's a perfect strategy. Which is probably why I lose so often to Azorius Control. I accept my fate. Yeah. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 1 or 2 from your hand without paying its mana cost. Okay. Founding the Third Path. Interesting. And the Faithful Mending? That makes sense. Sunfall and you crumble. Yeah, I mean that's this deck accepts that it does not do well against Sunfall, right? It's kind of like Selesnya Enchantments that way, where it's just like, that's how it's gonna go. They're gonna Sunfall next turn, right? There's gotta be Mr. G. There's always one card in a set that makes a certain deck just miserable, right? I guess I have to Thalia here. I guess we could do the Resolute Reinforcements afterwards. Try to rebuild. I think I'll do this. And then do the Resolute Reinforcements after. And like, you can kill my frontliner, it's okay. We go with the card draw. Okay. You liked playing Veteran? Could have done, what, 3 more damage with Veteran? Put them at 8? I want to play Veteran this next turn. I want to go, like, remove one of their tokens with Brutal Cathar, play Valiant Veteran, swing, destroy. That's the goal. If we can even hit a Harbin. I could have a counterspell ready, though. Day of Justice, you were playing Selesnya Enchantments? Nice. Yeah, Selesnya Enchantments seems like it's in a good spot. Alright, here we go! Come on, we need to hit that land. We don't need to, but hitting a land would sure be nice. What's this chapter 3 do again? Exile target instant or sorcerer from your graveyard, copy it. So they're gonna like do a lot of sunset or something. I want to win this turn. Okay, double Valiant Veteran might do it. Yeah, it's definitely got to be double Valiant Veteran, right? Bye-bye, Azorius Control. Thanks for watching to the end of my video. We were playing Azorius Soldiers, and not really a big surprise here for me that it succeeded. It hit the 60% win rate, 71% on the play, 45% on the draw. The archetype is just great. It loses to a turn 5 Sunfall if your opponent has it, and I do find it difficult to play around. But the deck can rebuild, and if you have like a depopulate, right, like Siege Veteran can give you a bunch of 1/1s that you can then make into lethal threats with your Harbin, and some of the starts are just so explosive that it's hard for other decks to keep up with. Now, the one thing that is a difficult matchup is Mono Red, just because Mono Red is doing what you're doing, but just doing it a little bit faster and with better disruption. So... but I found that, like, you know, it absolutely destroys Mono White, which is the counter to Mono Red, so you kind of have like a rock, paper, scissors going on in Standard with Azorius Soldiers, but I do think it's one of the top 3, right? Mono White, Mono Red Aggro, and Azorius Soldiers. And we destroyed Mono Blue Tempo, which was fun to see. We were 3-0 against the Orzhov Midrange deck, 2-1 against Selesnya Enchantments, so decent spread as long as you're not just getting completely... paired up against Mono Red. So remember to hit like and subscribe. I post multiple videos a week, and I just recently hit 500 subscribers, so thank you everybody. It's really making me happy, and take care, happy Halloween, and maybe I'll see you on the ladder.